thank senior Courtney Phillips for her beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Now for a moment of silence to remember those who are with us and for those who are not. Thank you. Please be seated. Standing in the back, you are welcome to sit if there are any empty chairs behind our students. I cannot see from up here if there's any empty chairs, but you are very welcome to sit on the floor behind our students. Welcome. Welcome to the December 2018 commencement ceremony. Thank you for joining us today as we recognize the accomplishments of the 2018 East Central University graduates. At this time, I would like to introduce special guests and family members of our speaker, Representative Ronnie Johns. They are seated on the upper north side of the building. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing until everyone is introduced, and then we'll applaud you as a group. First, Ronnie's wife, Renee Dodson Johns, an ECU alum. Their daughters, Allie Lawson and JC Johns, both ECU alumni. Quade Johns, son of Ronnie's parents, Bobby and Gail Johns, both ECU alumni. Ann Dodson, Ronnie's mother-in-law and an ECU alum. His father-in-law, Keith, and his wife, Rita Dodson. Brother-in-law, Yule Dodson, an ECU alum. Thank you for being our guest today. We'd also like to recognize those in the audience who are special to us. If you are a veteran who has served our country, please stand and let us thank you for your service. If you are an ECU alumni, let us applaud you. Please stand. Let us recognize you. If you are a parent or guardian, spouse, child, grandparent of one of today's graduates, please stand and let us recognize you. ECU has dedicated faculty who are experts in their fields. Will the faculty please stand and let us thank you for all the work you've done. Thank you. Now, will the distinguished guests on the platform please stand as I introduce you and remain standing. And audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. On my left, Dr. Rick Gretzinger, Associate Professor of Communication and Performance Studies, Director of Theater, and today's announcer. Dr. Brenda Sherborne, Dean of the College of Education and Psychology. Dr. Kate Lang, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Dr. Shirley Mixon, Professor and Director of the Bachelor of General Studies program and our senior faculty member. And Dr. Adriana Lancaster, Associate Provost and Dean of the School of Graduate Studies. On my right, Representative Johns, our speaker today, Regent Connie Riley, Dr. Ken Andrews, Interim Dean of the College of Health and Sciences, Mr. Wendell Godwin, Dean of the Stone Cipher School of Business, and Dr. Carol Linder, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Let us thank them for their service. At this time, I'd like to introduce Regent Riley from Okemah, or Regent Riley to the stage, to the podium. I'll get it right here. Regent Riley to the podium. Regent Riley from Okemah was appointed to the Board of Regents for the Regional University System of Oklahoma in 2007 to a 9-year term, and she was reappointed by Governor Fallin to serve an additional 9-year term. We believe she is the best regent, and we are delighted she continues to represent us. It's now my pleasure to welcome to the podium for comments Regent Connie Riley.
Thank you. On behalf of the Regents of the Regional University System of Oklahoma, which is the governing board for East Central University, I want to congratulate the 2018 East Central University graduates. You have already accomplished something that far too few in the state of Oklahoma and the nation achieve. So you should be proud. And you should be very proud that your degree comes from East Central University. You know, I am a first graduate of my family, first generation graduate. I have personally experienced the positive impact that a higher ed degree can have on you and your family. My 2 children have 4 higher education degrees between them. And that is what East Central University is all about. As an outstanding university of access and opportunity, everyone here strives to help you achieve your dreams. And that dream you have does not belong to just you. That dream belongs to your family. Each and every person who works at East Central University has the exact same job, the job of dream maker. I challenge you now to take what you have already achieved at East Central and use it to accomplish your dream, not just for you, but for your families. Again, congratulations and thank you very much. This is my favorite part of being a regent, is being here today and being a very tiny part of this most important day. Thank you very much.
Our speaker today, Ronnie Johns, is the newly elected Oklahoma representative for District 25. He is also an alumnus of ECU. Ronnie was born and raised in Ada. He attended Bing High School and is a 1982 graduate of Bing. He then matriculated to East Central University, where he earned 2 degrees in education, a bachelor's degree in 1985 and a master's degree in 1990. Ronnie became a lifelong educator, spending 31 years at Ada Public Schools as a teacher, coach, and administrator. He is currently the Ada Junior High principal. Education is a staple in his family. His parents were educators for decades. His wife Renee is in education, and his daughter Allie is involved in education as well. Together, Ronnie and Renee have 3 children. Daughter Allie is a counselor at Ada High School. Son Quay, an attorney, is currently serving as head of the Social Security and Disability Department at Kirkendall Dwyer, LLP in Dallas. And daughter JC is the senior events manager for the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum in Oklahoma City. Ronnie and Renee also have 2 grandchildren. Ronnie attends Central Church of Christ in Ada, where he serves as a church elder, Sunday school teacher, and worship leader. I would also like to note that Ronnie has, at least as far as I could count, has at least 17 family members, from his wife and parents, his children, to his in-laws, nieces and nephews who are alumni or are currently students at East Central University. Ronnie, you truly have a remarkable legacy at ECU. Please give a warm welcome to Representative Ronnie Johns.
Thank you so much. It's truly an honor and to be here today and to be standing here. I would have been here anyway. I have a niece, Jaylee Netherton, that's graduating today. There she is right there. Also have a son-in-law, Allie's husband, Blake. He's right there. He's graduating as well, so I've been here for him. His brother, Taylor, who we like to call T-Bone, he's sitting right back there, and many others, and one of which is one of my teachers, Mrs. Draper. She's there, and I've already apologized to her a couple of times for having to go to her graduation and have to listen to her principal again. So I've apologized to her. But thank you, Dr. Pearson, for inviting me. It was came as a surprise, and it is truly an honor. I need to tell one story. Played baseball here at East Central, and Coach Turner was my baseball coach, and he was a very demanding coach on the field, but off the field would do anything for his players, and just treated us as gold. Well, there was one certain day up at what we called Central State. It was UCO at the time, and the Tigers were having a tough inning, and I was playing first base. Now, I want you to understand, I didn't miss a ground ball, nor did I overthrow anybody, okay? So please understand that. But I'm not going to go into the plays that happened, but let's just say Coach Turner didn't think I was where I was supposed to be during that time. And so after a certain play, I'm headed back to first base to my position. And the next thing I know, here comes Larry Rispoli out of the dugout to take my spot. So I head back towards the dugout. Coach Turner had a few words for me, one or some of which that went like this: "Only Tigers are in this dugout, and Ronnie, you're not a Tiger. Head down there to the bullpen." So I went and spent the rest of the day with the pitchers in the bullpen. And so it was a long day out in the bullpen that day. And I didn't know if I ever got reinstated as a Tiger. You know what they say, once a Tiger, always a Tiger, right? Well, I never thought I was going to be reinstated. But having this opportunity today, I think I've been reinstated as a Tiger. So I'm proud to be here today as a Tiger. As Dr. Pearson said, this place is truly special to me. With my mom and dad graduating from East Central, and many aunts and uncles and daughters, I could go on and on. My wife's grandfather was the dean of students here at ECU. James Plaza, is it still called James Plaza, right out in front of the education building in between? That was James Plaza. Dr. James, he served as a dean of students here. It just goes on and on. I have a lot of fond memories. Probably should be fond memories as far as going into classes, but a lot of those happen right down this big hill on snowy and icy days and nights, having a lot of fun and basically staying up all night doing that. And but we've had great moments here. My wife and I met here, and the three most important people that are here today, my mom and dad and my dear wife, they have been so influential in getting me to where I am today, and I cannot thank them enough. One of my not so shining moments also here at East Central. My wife and I had classes together. That can be a blessing or a curse. For the most part, it was a blessing to me and a curse for her. And on one particular occasion, it was in 1985. My St. Louis Cardinals were in the playoff hunt, and we so happened to have a test the next day. And instead of studying and my wife telling me I'm needing to study, I was watching the Cardinals. And so we went the next day. We took the test. A couple of days later, we get the results back. Mine not so good. And she had a really good grade. And after class that day, Dr. Ayler, never forget her, Dr. Ayler, Renee, I'd like to speak with you after class today. And I thought, ooh, boy, I wonder what she's going to talk to her about. And so I head out. When my wife come out of the classroom, I could tell that it wasn't going to be very good for me. And she gave me a look, and I just said, what did Dr. Ayler want? I'm so mad at you. I said, maybe. She didn't talk to me. She talked to you. Oh, I know. She griped at me because I made the highest grade on the test and you made the lowest, and she wants to know why I made the lowest grade on the test. I said, well, did you tell her that the Cardinals were in the playoff hunt and that I needed to? No, I wouldn't want to tell her that. So needless to say, it was a long walk back to the dorm that day. Graduates, this is about you, of course, today, and certainly congratulations. And I want to tell you three things today that has helped me get to where I am today, and quite honestly, some of this is a bit uncomfortable for me. When running for election, I found out there was two things you need to be good at. Number one, you need to be good at raising money and asking for money. Not very good at that, although I got better at that. Number two, you got to promote yourself. I'm not very good at promoting myself, and still not very good at promoting myself, but I say that because I'm going to tell you some things today, and please don't take it as me bragging on myself, because I'm certainly not. But three things real quick. My daughter said, Dad, you got to keep it at 10 minutes. I got two kids up here. I said, yes, ma'am, I will. So I'm going to try to do that. Number one, be a lifelong learner. No matter what you do, be a lifelong learner. Thankfully, my wife encouraged me to continue to be a lifelong learner how to be a better husband. Be a lifelong learner how to be a better father and a better parent. And I've done that. Still don't have either one of them mastered, and I'm still learning. Had to do that as a coach. Went to every coach's clinic that I could, because I thought if I could bring back just one thing that could make me a better coach, it would be successful. And I was able to do that. Teacher, same. Principal, same. And now as a representative, everyone knows what it's like to be a freshman. And believe me, when you introduce yourself and they said, oh, you're a freshman, and they give you that look, we've all seen it. Here's the difference. I'm a freshman representative, but I'm having to major in everything. Not just one thing, but in everything, and so I'm still learning. So be a lifelong learner. Number two, do common things in an uncommon way. Now, I'm not saying do common things in a weird way or be strange. That's not what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. I'm going to give you some examples. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 41, it says that if anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go 2. My brother-in-law, who's sitting right up there, John Netherton, his daughter Jaylee's graduating today. Just to give you an example, we all know that it's nice to be grateful for things. We know that. That's just a common thing. We're grateful for this, grateful for that. He takes that to another level. he has taught me to be grateful for the things that we have. Every Friday, if you would follow him on Twitter, every Friday he's going to have the things that he's grateful for. A common thing, but he does it in an uncommon way. Taking care of people, caring about people, and building relationships. Graduates, no matter what you go into, I'm telling you, that's the key. If you want to make a lasting impression on people, care about them, and build and make relationships. That's one thing that I feel like I've been good at as a principal. I don't feel like I'm really good at anything. Just try to be good at a lot of things, but not great at anything. But the one thing I feel like I am good at, and that is building relationships with kids. I've been really successful with that. And tough kids. And here's the thing. It's not that teachers, it's not that we don't do that. We do. But when I say do a common thing and do that in an uncommon way, here's some examples. I would take my toughest kid and I would try to figure out what are they passionate about? So therefore, throughout the years, I've been passionate about skateboarding. I figured out, back in the day, who Tony Hawk was and watched the X Games. Why? So I could make a connection with the toughest kid I had in my classroom. I watched championship wrestling enough to know who are the main guys, who are the good guys, the bad guys. One year I became the best Oakland Raider fan in the history of time because that one guy that loved the Oakland Raiders. But that's what you do. It's a common thing to care, but you take it another step. It's about making people feel special. Making folks feel special. It's been very humbling. I'm having to retire from education after, it's been 32 and a half years now. And so it's been very humbling. I've had kids come up to tell me, Mr. Johns, we're going to miss you. We hate to see you retire. And that's very humbling. And it's been, quite frankly, really rewarding and quite surprising. And the other day, I was talking to some girls. They were coming up, and we were having that discussion. And one of them said, Mr. Johns, you know I'm your favorite, aren't I? I'm your favorite student, aren't you? And then the other girl said, no, I'm his favorite. Then another, no, I'm his favorite. I said, guys, you're all my favorites. Mr. Johns, I'm your favorite. Well, so anyway, and then one of them goes, Mr. Johns, you know why we argue over that? I said, no. Why are you arguing? Because you have made us feel like we are your favorite. And so it's about connecting. It's about making people feel special. Another little kid came up to me the other day, just knocked me off my feet, quite honestly. He said, Mr. Johns, I'm going to miss you. I'll miss you too. I'll miss you as well. He said, I've liked all my principals. They've been really nice. He said, but from day one, you have made me feel welcome here. I said, really? Yeah, how? Because on the first day of school, you had no idea who I was. And you came up and asked me my name. And from that day forward, you always remembered who I was. And always said hello to me. He said, Mr. Johns, I think you've said hello to me for 3 years now every day. And I'm telling you, that's what life is about, making those connections. Be a lifelong learner. Do common things in an uncommon way. Make those connections. And last of all, find your passion. Find your passion. Figure out what it is. Guys, I hate to tell you, Some of you have spent 4 years getting your degree, and you may not ever use it. But you know what? That's okay. If you find your passion, the thing that you're passionate about, then I promise you, you're going to be happy. I have not had a job for 32 and a half years. Education has not been a job for me. I have not gone to work. I have not had a job for 33 years. I've enjoyed every day getting up and going to what I was doing because I knew I could make a difference. You have got to find that in what you do. You've got to find your niche. And so I leave you with those 3 things. I think I've almost made it under 10 minutes, hadn't I, Allie? Okay, good. Thank you. Again, guys, be that lifelong learner. Do common things in an uncommon way. And find that passion. I could go on for 20 minutes about that, but I'm not. Find your passion. And hey, never forget, once a tiger, always a tiger. Go Tigers. Thank you very much.
Will the degree candidates for the Master of Education, the Master in Management, the Master of Science in Accounting, the Master of Science in Human Resources, the Master of Science in Psychological Services, and the Master of Science in Water Resource Policy and Management please stand? President Pearson, these candidates have completed the requirements prescribed by the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education for the 4 named degrees. And representing the graduate faculty, I hereby recommend to you that the degrees be conferred.
Graduating master's degree students, as president of East Central University, acting for and on behalf of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education and the Regional University System of Oklahoma, I confer upon you the Master of Education, Master of Management, Master of Science in Accounting, Master of Science in Human Resources, Master of Science in Psychological Services, or Master of Science in Water Resource Policy and Management degree, with all the privileges and obligations pertaining thereto. Students, you were presented earlier with an official ECU alumni lapel pin. It represents your new status as an alumnus of this university. Please wear it with pride.
Will the candidates on the south side please be seated? Candidates, north side. You're right. This hand, north side. Candidates on the south side proceed to the stage to receive your degrees. Shauna Deanne Bennett. Megan Ann Robertson. Bethany Ann Brewer. Jonathan Douglas Hurt. Ginger Lynn Eads. Derek Wayne Dalton. Blake Lee Lawson. Robin Michelle Monatachi. Susan Laurel Moore. Jennifer Irene Jones. Janae Leanne Runke. Julian Caminos. Carl Edward Prince II. Jamie Michelle Love. Jessica Jane Richards. Regent Joanna Huey. Charity Danae Dillon. Stephanie Nicole Duncan. Amanda Renee Harden. Courtney Nicole McMurray. Destiny Faith Ramey. Leah Rochelle Baca. Alicia Elea White. Madison W. Camp. Delvia Ann Getman. Dan Young Sean. Amy M. Lampkin. Kevin Allen Parsons. Bradley Allen Duplantis. Will the candidates on the north side please rise? Proceed to the stage to receive your degrees. Megan Shree Abrams. Lauren Brittany Anderson. Justin Randall Holman. Nabina Shrestha. Sujita Katka. Mahi. Avalia Kumanu. Sandra Sanchez. Shelby Page Bigelow. Haley Deanne McLaren. Carrie Lynn Draper. Juanita Pearl Marshall. Derek Monje. Kameni Nana. Danielle Joanna Bly. Courtney Madison Johnson. Garrett Don Johnson. Jacob Dean Mitzner. Jessica Lee Bird. Ashley Elizabeth Cravens. Paige Renee Krinky. Ashley Renee Fly. Garrett Michael Benson. Jennifer Sue Claunch. Marcy Dawn Bean. Jana Beth Phelps. Anna Haas Lindstrom. Jamie Brooke Hill. Megan Renee Barth.
At each commencement, there are students graduating who have earned an outstanding grade point average for both total college work and for work at East Central University. We recognize these students by indicating on their records that they have graduated with academic achievement, high academic achievement, or highest academic achievement. Bachelors with academic achievement have earned a GPA from 3.5
to 3.79. These students are noted in the program with an H after their name. Will those students receiving academic achievement honors please stand as a group to be recognized? Those students are noted in the program with a double H following their name. Will those students receiving high academic honors please stand as a group to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Bachelors with the highest academic achievement have earned a perfect 4.0 GPA and are designated by a triple H in the program. Students receiving highest academic honors, please stand as I call your name and then remain standing so we can applaud you as a group. Rebecca Elizabeth Bird, Shiloh Deanne Bursum, Jonathan Tyler Harrington, Madison K. Keith, Megan Jo Pruitt, Amelia Caroline Robinson, Emily Simone Smith, and Taylor Faith Thomas. The University Honors Program, under the direction of Dr. Steve Benton, provides exceptional and challenging academic opportunities for undergraduate students. Throughout this enriched study, honor students must complete additional requirements and maintain a successful grade point average. What I am going to ask, we have 3 honor students graduating today, and so I am going to ask that those, I'm going to call your name, and then I'm going to also ask that the thesis advisor for the students doing that to also please stand. So please stand when I call your name. Madison Keith and her thesis advisor, Dr. Mark Klippenstein. Bailey Robertson and her academic thesis advisor, Dr. Dustin Williams. And we also have Jill Taylor graduating with honors as well. So please stand. Earlier this morning, we had a ceremony recognizing students for their achievements in academic honor societies. Well, those students that were recognized this morning at 8 o'clock, I was glad that was not me, having to be there at 8. Will those students please stand so that we can recognize you? Well, the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Fine Arts, the Bachelor of Science, the Bachelor of Social Work, the Bachelor of Science in Education, and the Bachelor of General Studies, please stand. Prescribed by the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education for the 4 named degrees, and representing the faculty, I hereby recommend to you that the degrees be conferred.
Bachelor's degree students, as president of East Central University, acting for and on behalf of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education and the Regional University System of Oklahoma, I confer upon you the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Social Work, Bachelor of Science in Education, or Bachelor of General Studies degree with all the privileges and obligations pertaining thereto. Students, you were presented earlier with an official ECU alumni lapel pin. It represents your new status as an alumnus of this university. Please wear it with pride.
Will the candidates on the north side please be seated? Candidates on the south side, proceed to the stage to receive your degrees. Josie K. Lynn McDonald. Austin Raul Vega. Sarah Lynn Davis. Jessica Marie Davis. Rebecca Elizabeth Kessler. Melody Joyce Harris. Taylor McNaughton. Brandy Michelle Laurent. Natasha Cameron. Shelby Morgan Bryant. Brittany Ann Ridnour. Kirsten Nicole Campbell. Catherine Jade Rankins. Megan Ruth Franco. Pratik Karti. Josiah Scott Bloomstadt. Caitlin Nicole Brown. Jaylee Ann Netherton. Talent Marie Herron. Kaylin Nicole Ballard. Brooke Lee Bishop. Haley Rochelle Fowler. Alexis Chantal Huffman. Deborah Giovanna Kristen Johnson. Heidi Michelle Hardy. Elizabeth Claire Lester. Mason Scott Cameron. McCarthy Gafatasi Tanua. Andre Dwayne Shelton. Tyler Austin Purdom. Amber Nicole Tiger. Kylie Renee Harper. Caleb Evan Stalcock. Charlene Marie Walker. Jeffrey Lynn Nolte. Kylie Renee Space. Guadalupe Ramirez Barraza. Jason Asa Walls. Fure Wong. Robert Lee Clemmer. Joshua J. Faulkner. Brenton Anthony Pollock. Amanda Savage. Marie Noel Sutton. Megan Brooke Freeman. Lauren Nicole Tay Ledgerwood. Kaylee Scott Flanagan. Elizabeth Berry. Joshua Cale Allison. Devin Darnell Wilson. Janelle Dante Sutherland. Noah Lynn Hawley. Jill Taylor. Brittany Sierra Cisco. Shiloh Deanne Ursa. Joshua Brian Harjo. Dakota Matthew Fish. Angel Nicole Johnson. Kirsten Blair McCracken. Kelsey Lynn Miller. Brendan Michael Hemingway. Walton Sherlon Douglas. Bianca Karen Nader. Wame Mitra Wright. Darren Deshante Maycock. Tanisha Shanae Collins. D'Angelo Daniel Brown. Eric Gordon Alexander Wilson. Starla Marie Demings. Rachel Janelle Garner. Jonathan Tyler Harrington. Bruce Philip Biafranco. Jose Luis Chavez. Joseph Francis Cooney. Madison K. Keith. Eden Marie Powell. Lauren Aubrey Trimmer. Kaylee Joy Cresswell. Hope Marie Coleman Klein. Asprey Stephen Gibson. Sarah Louise Tate. Rowdy Dean Washburn. Siobhan Dean. Maurice Agehande. Will the candidates on the north side please rise? Proceed to the stage to receive your degrees. Mitchell Davis. Casey Danielle Kennedy. Emilia Carolyn Robinson. Leland Alexander. Donna Marie Barnes. Dama Lamu Sherpa. Sarina Naral. Christy Rajal. Cody Lane Williams. Casey Allen Medford. Bailey Lynn Robertson. Taylor Faith Thomas. Megan Jo Pruitt. Nicole Lee Irwin. Michaela Rodriguez. Victoria Marie Aguilar. Caitlin Jane Stevens. Christina Michelle Younger. Petra Natasha Files. Ashton Marie Mayer. Corey William Hubbard. Lance David Reister. Jason William Stinson. Pratap Namishan. Sashen Karki. Phyllis Essert. Courtney Marie Baxter. Dandakuri Malatini. Cindy Ann Fuller. Imelda Ganika Ike. Starla Kalia Cooper. Caitlin Quintelia Skinner. Casey Jeanette Miller. Misty Dawn Ryan. Chloe Ann Trent. Emily Simone Smith. Holly Catherine Williams. Jasmine Janae Johnson. Christina Marie Garber. Emily Ann Mullen. Cassie Michelle Perez. Chandler E. Floyd. Grace Renee Treadway. Brycelyn Nicole Johnson. Kaylee Annette Clifton. Lisa Michelle Gorley. Kara M. Manus. Madison K. Carter. Rachel Nakova. Michelle Ferris. Tessa Lorraine Black. Kendall Elena J. Hargis. Jennifer Nicole Davis. Esmeralda Myra San Pedro Madison Kennedy Cartwright. Brianna Davis. Harley Nicole Williams. Ryan Welch. Alex Caitlin Lynham. Destiny Michelle Luttrell. Nathan Case Gillum. Garrett Lee Dimmitt. CJ Taylor. Shelby Taylor Fletcher Beach. Rebecca J. Davidson. Casey Marie Specht. Josie Dale Farrow. Mary Nell Matheny. Ashley Renee Davis. Jessica Ladee Mallard. Dannon Michelle Billy. Cindy Lamia Moten. Natasha Dawn Logsdon. Benjamin Cole Davidson. Madison Christine
that you please move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap indicating your status as a graduate of East Central University.